So while we were peeing, Jamie was Googling the new Chat GPT, which just got released. Is it 4.0? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I guess, yeah, because they were on 3.5 would be the highest I think it was.
And is everybody freaking out? Is it scary?
Well, they're showing, and let me see if I can skip ahead to something. They're literally right now they're doing the demonstration of it live for everybody to see. They've just showed some of the, I'll show you the test scores. On their website, right after they announced this afternoon, they showed some exam scores they put it up against like GPT 3.5. Down here, it's like passing AP Calculus, which I guess the blue would have been GPT-3. Green is the new one. Some of the ones that it passed, I think those were not as good, but it did pass like the bar exam, I believe, at a very high rate. It's translating stuff into different languages now at a very high rate. Thing I thought was crazy is it understands memes. So it can read this picture. It's breaking down that it's in 3 panels. It tells you what's in each panel and then what the humor is about that.
Wow.
And there's different examples of that. I don't know exactly what else.
Scroll back up. Scroll back up. It says the humor from this image comes from the absurdity of plugging a large, outdated VGA connector into a small, modern smartphone charging port. Oh.
It's just, it's not that it's funny on its own, but it's just, it can understand that.
Interesting.
And then I'm waiting to find out some of this other stuff that is in it.
And this is one day, right? It's just one day of Chat GPT.
I even saw already there's like a robocall company that's going to make it so that if you get a call from a scammer, you hit a button on your phone I'm not even sure where you hit it. It instantly creates a 1,000-word lawsuit to go against them using what they just called you with.
Oh, my God.
And GPT 3.5 could not do that very well, and they're saying 4.0 is really good at it already today.
Oh, my God.
And I don't know where this goes or what happens.
Well, we're going to be completely entangled with this world of artificial intelligence.
You know what's crazy, man, is I don't want to have anything to do with it.
You shouldn't. Well, especially considering what you have been doing for all these years as a guide and an outfitter. It's like the last thing. It's like as far removed from that world as possible.
This may sound like so asinine, Joe, but I just look at it and I'm like, I already feel like I'm playing the coolest video game.
Right.
Video
game.
Like the real video game, man.
Yeah.
Like there's so many different like outdoor stuff, even beyond what I've done. Like, over the last couple of months, I've become obsessed with tarpon fishing and go fishing with my kids every day. And I'm like, dude, there's like a million different little like outdoor adventures that I can take, and I can learn about the gear and learn about the skill set. Like, I don't want to have anything to do with the metaverse, man.
Tarpon fishing must be fun. Those things, but you can't eat them, right?
Yeah, you can't eat them
at all. There's no way to eat them?
I think you
can't smoke them or something.
I think you can't. Well, so I don't know what they taste like or what the deal is. I mean, obviously you could eat them.
Let's Google why can't you eat tarpon?
The main reason they're not eaten is just because of their value as a sports fish. Sport fish.
That's it? But what about marlin? Because people eat marlin.
Yeah, but even billfish like marlin, sailfish and stuff, a lot of the times they don't eat them because, they want to recatch them. But
it says tarpon are rarely eaten because their flesh is filled with small, hard-to-clean bones. In the United States, the tarpon usually is caught for sport and then released as a bony, strong-smelling saltwater fish. It may be more trouble than pleasure to eat.
Yeah, and I've heard that they're like very bony and stuff. Have you ever seen them, Joe?
No, not in the flesh.
Dude, they have like a prehistoric look, man.
Tarpon can be harvested only for those anglers that are seeking the state of Florida record for tarpon fishing. Are they only in Florida? Is it the only state that has them?
No, the Caribbean has them. Lots of places.
But I mean, the United States. Is Florida the only state that has them in the United States?
I don't think so.
So it says a special stamp must be acquired along with a saltwater fishing license to harvest a tarpon of any size.
Yeah.
Interesting. So if you want to get a trophy, you have to have a stamp in advance. Like, imagine if you're just tarpon fishing and you get a world record. Like, hey, I don't have a stamp. You have to just let it go.